If you're checking a bag in 2025, you're risking more than just delays. Theft, mishandling, digital fraud, and even pest exposure is becoming far more common at airports worldwide. This guide is especially crucial for international travelers, seniors, and anyone who relies on checked baggage. We'll break down the most serious and most overlooked mistakes that could derail your trip before it even begins. From packing strategies to baggage claim, these are the updated rules every smart traveler needs to know. Be sure to explore the official flight resources and travel essentials linked in the description to safeguard your belongings and peace of mind. And if you find this helpful, subscribe to Altitude Guide for weekly travel updates, airport rules, and critical flight tips. 1. Listing your home address on your luggage tag. Including your full home address on a luggage tag may seem like a smart backup in case your bag goes missing, but it poses a serious privacy risk. In 2025, identity theft and home burglaries are on the rise, especially when criminals know you're away. Baggage tags are visible to countless people in the airport, many of whom have no security clearance. Rather than your residential address, use your workplace or a generic business address. Also consider flap-style luggage tags that hide your information from view, but are still accessible to airline staff if needed. 2. Dropping off your bag too early. While being early for a flight is usually wise, checking in your luggage too far in advance can cause issues. Bags left sitting for 4 to 5 hours before departure often end up in unmonitored storage areas, particularly during slow hours. The 2023 Sea Baggage IT Insights report noted that 36.1 million bags were mishandled globally, and over 40% of those were disrupted during extended idle or transfer periods. If you're flying domestic, aim to check your bags 90 minutes before takeoff. For international flights, 2 to 3 hours is ideal. This timing ensures your bag is processed along with others on your flight and not left vulnerable behind the scenes. 3. Using priority or high-value labels. Tags marked priority, fragile, or high value are often misunderstood. Rather than helping, they can attract unwanted attention. These labels signal to baggage handlers or potential thieves that your bag may contain expensive contents like electronics or luxury goods. In several reported theft cases, only the clearly labeled bags were tampered with. Your best bet is to avoid drawing attention. Keep your luggage looking ordinary, with no obvious signs that it contains anything special. 4. Ignoring bedbug risks when arriving at your hotel. After a long journey, you might instinctively toss your suitcase onto the hotel bed, but this is a critical mistake. Bedbugs have become a global concern, affecting even high-end hotels in cities like New York, Tokyo, and Paris. Once they get into your suitcase, they can easily be brought home, where they're almost impossible to eliminate. Instead, place your luggage in the bathtub or on a tile floor surfaces bedbugs can't climb. Always inspect the mattress seams and surrounding areas before unpacking. This small habit could save you from a major headache later. 5. Not disinfecting your suitcase wheels. Your luggage wheels pick up more bacteria than you'd expect from airport floors to taxi trunks and public restrooms. A University of Arizona study found that suitcase wheels carried fecal bacteria, flu viruses, and other harmful germs. Rolling this into your hotel room or home without cleaning it first is like tracking germs across your living space. Always wipe down the wheels with disinfectant wipes when you arrive. It's a simple habit that supports hygiene and helps keep illness at bay, especially if you're traveling with children or sharing a room. 6. Throwing away boarding passes and luggage tags without destroying them. Many travelers don't realize that boarding passes and baggage tags contain sensitive information. Barcodes may store your name, travel details, booking reference, frequent flyer number, and even links to your passport data if synced with an airline account. Scammers can scan these barcodes with a phone and potentially commit fraud or steal your miles. After your trip, don't just toss these items in the trash, shred them, or black out the codes with a marker. Always keep your baggage tag stub with your passport until you've received your luggage, in case you need to report an issue. 7. Using unmarked generic black luggage. At a crowded baggage claim, nearly every suitcase looks the same, especially the black or navy ones. With over 70% of travelers using dark-colored bags, mix-ups are frequent, and intentional theft is easier. To make your bag stand out, add brightly colored tags, ribbons, or tape. Some travelers even use custom covers with their name or initials. Choosing a unique color or bold pattern doesn't just help you spot your bag faster, it also helps prevent it from being taken by mistake or by someone else. 8. Using soft-shell luggage with exterior pockets. Soft-sided suitcases may be easier to pack, but they're more prone to damage during transport. External pockets can snag on conveyors or tear open, and soft fabric offers little protection against impact or theft. Hard-shell luggage made from ABS or polycarbonate offers greater durability and water resistance, especially if your bag is exposed to rain on the tarmac. If you're checking a bag, always opt for structure and safety over style. The investment pays off when your belongings arrive intact. Even when everything seems to be in order, your checked luggage doesn't always end up where it should. Bags can be rerouted, damaged, or delayed more often than airlines admit. Have you ever had your suitcase lost, delayed, or sent to the wrong destination? Share your experience in the comments. It may help someone else avoid the same problem. 9. Photograph your luggage and contents. One of the most underutilized yet powerful travel strategies is taking clear photographs of your luggage, both its exterior and interior, before checking it in. Most travelers only snap a quick photo of the outside of their bag, if anything. But if your luggage is ever lost, delayed, or arrives damaged, having a visual record of its appearance and contents can make the claim process much easier and more effective. Capture multiple angles, one showing the overall shape and color, another highlighting any unique tags or identifiers, and at least one with the suitcase open, displaying key items inside. This might include clothing, shoes, electronics, or anything of value. For even better results, pair your photos with a quick note in your phone listing expensive or essential items packed in the bag. These simple 5-minute steps can help prove ownership, validate loss estimates, and even speed up reimbursement from either the airline or your travel insurance. It's one of those do it now, thank yourself later tips that can turn a chaotic situation into a manageable one. 10. Remove old airline tags and barcodes. Many travelers rush to check in without inspecting their luggage for old tags, which can lead to misrouted bags. Automated baggage handling systems at airports can become confused, and if one of the codes points to a past flight, the bag might be sent to the wrong city or country. This is a leading reason for bags being misrouted, especially during peak seasons when airports process thousands of pieces of luggage an hour. Taking a minute to check every strap, handle, and zipper area can prevent frustration and lost belongings. 11th, use a GPS tracker. In today's tech-savvy world, GPS luggage trackers like Apple AirTags, Samsung Smart Tags, and Tile are small, lightweight, and effective. These battery-powered gadgets transmit real-time bag location to your phone, even if your airline doesn't know. They operate using Bluetooth and the global smartphone network, eliminating the need for cellular service or roaming. They can be placed in a hidden compartment or interior pocket, or even taped under a lining for added discretion. For extra security, some travelers use a visible dummy tracker on the outside of their bag. At a fraction of the cost of a replacement suitcase, a GPS tracker is a great investment in your travel experience. 12th. Pack essentials in your carry-on. Many travelers, especially first-timers or those flying with budget airlines, assume that checked baggage is reliable enough to hold everything. But even in 2025, luggage delays and losses happen frequently, particularly during layovers, international transfers, or high-traffic seasons. That's why your carry-on should always include the essentials that would make an unplanned overnight delay bearable. Start with a full change of clothes, including socks and underwear. Add a toiletry kit with travel-sized toothpaste, deodorant, and face wipes. Never pack medications in your checked bag. Prescriptions, especially those hard to replace abroad, should always stay within reach. Include phone chargers, a power bank, earplugs, snacks, and a compact pillow or scarf. If you wear contact lenses or glasses, bring a backup pair. This carry-on kit isn't just a backup, it's your insurance policy for comfort and health. With this preparation, even if your checked luggage goes missing, you'll still be able to function and feel fresh while sorting out the issue. 13th, stand close to the baggage carousel. After a long flight, it's tempting to grab a coffee or sit back and wait for the crowds to thin at the luggage carousel, but this delay can leave your suitcase vulnerable. With crowded terminals and rushed passengers, it's surprisingly easy for someone to grab the wrong bag by mistake, or worse, for a thief to walk away unnoticed. Standing close to the belt as soon as it starts moving ensures you'll see your bag immediately when it appears. It also gives you the chance to intercept anyone else who might reach for it. If you notice your bag hasn't arrived after most of the carousel has cleared, notify airline staff without delay. The sooner you file a report, the higher the chances they can locate your bag before it's loaded onto the wrong connection or disappears entirely. This kind of vigilance is especially important if you're carrying a common bag design like plain black or navy. Adding unique tags or ribbons helps, but nothing replaces being there in person, alert and ready. 14. Use a protective luggage cover. While most travelers focus on what goes inside the suitcase, what wraps around it is equally important. Luggage covers have grown in popularity for good reason. They protect your bags from scratches, scuffs, rain, dirt, and even tampering. More importantly, a brightly coloured or uniquely patterned cover makes your suitcase stand out in a sea of near-identical bags, drastically reducing the chance of someone taking it by mistake. Covers made from stretchable spandex or heavy-duty polyester slip snugly over the bag and often come with cutouts for handles and wheels, so there's no need to remove them during transit. Some modern covers even include TSA-friendly zippers and anti-theft locking systems. In addition to physical protection, they offer a psychological layer of security. Bags that look more personalized and guarded are less likely to be tampered with or stolen. And if you do experience damage during handling, your suitcase cover will often absorb the worst of it, saving the suitcase itself. 15. Never check fragile or valuable items. No matter how well you pack or how strong your suitcase seems, checked baggage is subject to extreme conditions, being tossed by baggage handlers, stacked under heavy loads, and exposed to various elements. Fragile and valuable items are too risky to check. This includes electronics like laptops and tablets, camera equipment, fine jewelry, sentimental items, important documents, and any irreplaceable keepsakes. Even if you wrap these items in layers of clothing or padding, the handling process can still damage them. Worse yet, if something goes missing or breaks, airlines often limit liability, and travel insurance may not cover high-value items unless pre-declared. Always keep such items in your carry-on or personal item and consider organizing them in padded cases or protective sleeves. If space is tight, prioritize items that would be impossible or expensive to replace mid-trip. By refusing to check anything fragile or valuable, you're taking control of your peace of mind. 16. No oversized baggage penalties. Oversized luggage may seem like a good idea when packing for long trips or transporting specialty items, but failing to understand the penalties can be a costly mistake. Airlines typically have strict dimension rules, usually a combined total of 62 inches for length, width, and height. Exceeding this by just an inch or two can result in oversized fees ranging anywhere from $100 to over $1,000, depending on the airline and flight route. Some items, such as sporting equipment, musical instruments, or large displays, require special handling and may not be accepted at all without prior arrangement. Even premium bags from major brands sometimes sneak over the limit when measured with wheels and handles included. Before you travel, measure your luggage at home with a soft tape measure and check your airline's baggage rules online. If your bag is oversized, look into alternatives such as shipping the item separately, purchasing an extra checked bag, or using a compression cover. Being caught off guard at the check-in counter can lead to expensive surprises and delayed departures. Baggage mistakes don't just create stress, they can ruin an entire trip. But with careful planning and a few smart tools, you can travel confidently and avoid the most common luggage disasters. From taking pictures to using GPS trackers, staying close to the carousel, and packing your carry-on like a pro, these habits offer big rewards. Always check the fine print, respect airline size rules, and never assume past experience will protect you from new policies. For more up-to-date advice, visit the links in the description and make sure to subscribe to Altitude Guide for weekly travel wisdom tailored to modern flyers. Because in travel, every detail matters, and the best journeys begin with a smart departure.